What's going on, family? It's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, Lucky Murray, back with another CHH today. And this time, guys, I want to talk about a quick thing that I think that it should be obvious, but I think in 2019, we need to talk about, okay? Should your favorite Christian hip-hop artist or any Christian hip-hop artist, should they be plugged into a church? And the reason why I'm saying this because Rockstar JT said something on Twitter that I gotta talk about. I'm gonna let y'all. I'm just gonna read his tweets, and I am going to just say what I gotta say. But before I do that, please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, to let you know every time I drop a video. But let's get into this, man. So Rockstar JT, it was something that, Angie Rose kind of put out. Angie Rose was like, in all balance. Hold on. Excuse me. But Rockstar JT stated that he said, I feel what you're saying. Basically, I think something Angie Rose was saying. So he said, I feel what you're saying, but I tried taking my friends to the church I was a part of, and they wasn't really interested. But when we met up, we talked about Jesus, scriptures, and all that in a private setting. They are more open to it. Nope, these are the same dudes who rob, steal, drugs, etc. Okay, so a fan took that and was like, what's going on? He said, you don't have a local church you can plug into? And then Rockstar JT was like, I don't know what a local church had to do with my tweet, which I was a part of a local church for years, but some personal things happened in my life, and right now I'm chilling, visiting other churches. I prefer to be in a closed circle now. I'm good on a local church. And then here's what he tweeted. He said, well, okay. Well, I understand you need some time. Okay, I'll be praying for you. He said, thank you so much. This is what Rockstar JT saying. He said, I hope that didn't come off like I was being smart, but it's just right now being plugged into a local church isn't for me. Other artists can do what they want, but for me, I'm searching. Jesus is good. So, and then one day, I don't know if one day was talking directly to Rockstar JT. Here's the tweet that one day said. One day said, if you are a Christian leader in any capacity, artist, speaker, etc., you need to be intentionally plugged into a church with biblical community and spending time with the Lord, reading your word. You're playing with fire if you don't, and stifling your potential effectiveness. So what all I have to say about this, people, I think this is one or two things. One, I think this is very dangerous because for one, we see that the tactics that Rockstar JT sometimes does, and it doesn't seem like anybody, if not nobody, is discipling this brother. We had when he was in South by Southwest, taking pictures, with the little beer or whatever, just the little silly antics that he was doing. I even saw him on a Rapzilla, the forum, where it was Sarjosh, it was Poetics, it was a few other people that was doing it. He's in the background, playing around. Like, dude, like, this is a real serious conversation that they're trying to have. You wouldn't be in the background of a Sway interview just all up in the camera. Like, come on, man, that's some professionalism things that you need to do. But for him to say that, look, right now I'm not plugged into a local church, I just have a small collective group that I'm with. I understand that sometimes churches that you may go into, you may be in transition for another church. I understand that, cool. But why actively try to put out music that is Christian based if you don't have anybody that's kind of discipling you? I think that's beyond me. I think that's something that is very scary. Artists, you should not be out here on church stages if you don't have a local ministry, a local pastor, a local small group, nothing that is helping you along your walk, because it's scary. And I don't know if Wande was saying in the particular because she heard what Rockstar JT was saying, but for me, I think this is simply, man, this is playing with fire. And I think that I personally think that you shouldn't even be doing music if you're not plugged into a local church. But I'm curious to hear what you have to say, man, because this right here is crazy. I think that this is something that can, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said before, I don't know. Like, I don't know what happened to your local church. And I understand that some people may not feel comfortable in the churches, but there's plenty of people that's doing great things that are outside the church. But I think it's kind of dangerous when you be like, hey, my friends didn't necessarily get along with this church, so we just kind of talk in a small group setting. I'm good right now. Like, okay, is these your same friends that you hang around with? I don't know, and I'm curious to hear what you have to say. You know, again, I have had artists come on my videos and question my motives, or try to say whatever. If Rockstar JT listening to this, like I said before, I'm curious to feel like, why do you feel as though it's that you can do music, Christian hip hop, and not be plugged into a church? It's beyond me. Let me know what you gotta, let me know what you have, because people, I need to know exactly what you think. But again, it's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, and please don't forget all three. Lucky Murray back with another CHH day. And like I said before, we talked about this on my morning show. I'm talking about it now. But until next time, people.